As a tennis beginner, when we want to learn tennis, we will find that, because many of us are busy, we don't necessarily have the luxury to attend private tennis lessons regularly, and when practicing tennis alone, you never know if you have repeated a wrong movement or not. If you learn the wrong strokes and movements initially, it can be difficult to correct these bad habits later on. For these common issues, a lot of tennis beginners find that learning tennis can oftentimes be difficult and frustrating.
Hello, I'm Yanni, an avid tennis fan and player. I began playing tennis in the summer of 2015, starting off with a private lesson. Initially, tennis coaches will teach you some basic movements, strokes and tips to introduce you to the tennis game. You are then to practice over time until they become natural to you. Now imagine if there was a device that can track your every stroke and tell you whether your movement was correct or not, using the exact same words as your private coach wrote during a private lesson. We are pleased to announce and bring you your personal tennis coach, Coach T.
Coach T is an AI assistant for tennis players of all backgrounds. It aims to revolutionize how you learn tennis, ultimately helping your game and saving you money. Find Coach T on the Rocket. Open your mobile app and select the coach mode when you have a private lesson.
Raise your hand, be fast. Racket forward.
When you practice alone, select student mode.
Racket forward.
Coach T recognizes your motions and deliver your coach's instructions. Then you can check your motion data and share it with your tennis coach.
My name is Trista. I always loved tennis and I started to learn last year. I took some private coach lessons, but never get enough time to practice. I met with Yanni on this tennis court last year, and we shared the same frustration. Luckily, we are designers and we decided to solve the problem together. Yanni came up with an idea that copying a tennis coach home help us practice correct movements. I think it's so great, so we started Coach T team to develop this and bring our ambition to reality.
The neural technology in Curie makes Coach T possible. We have also collaborated with a number of tennis professionals to help us learn about this common problem and how we can address it.
During the private lesson, the coach speaks into the app while watching you practice.
Raise your hand, be fast.
After class, Coach T's AI engine learns about the motions and associate them with your coach's instructions. When you practice alone,
raise your hand.
Coach T will recognize your motions and deliver coach's instructions just like your real coach is by your side.
We need your support.
Leave your comment, suggestion, and question on our Facebook and Twitter.
And don't forget to back our campaign.
Let's make this happen.